This is BendMind Global Pitch Conductor, a Max for Live device for Ableton. Instead of automating pitch separately on every instrument, BendMind lets multiple tracks respond to one shared pitch movement. A synth, a sampler, a bass, a piano, completely different instruments can bend as though they're part of the same physical system. And because they move together, their relationships stay intact. For lo-fi music, that means the whole arrangement can drift away from concert pitch without drifting away from itself. Like a guitar that's perfectly tuned to itself, even when the whole instrument is slightly sharp or flat. Give each sound its own timing, texture, and degradation, while BendMind keeps their pitch movement coherent. In shoegaze, one gesture can behave like a tremolo arm attached to the entire band. Pads, guitars, samplers, and synths dip and recover together. Not four pitch effects, one shared motion. And you don't have to perform that movement manually. BendMind can generate it. Use synchronized or free-running modulation for slow tape drift, gentle vibrato, large pitch swells, or movements that would be almost impossible to reproduce by hand. Control the rate, the depth, the timing, and the shape of the movement. Smooth it into something organic, or make it deliberately mechanical. Draw your own modulation shape when a conventional LFO isn't enough. A gradual fall, a sudden recovery, an asymmetric wobble, or a repeating gesture designed around the phrase itself. BendMind will send out his mind rays to warp your tracks with a ring down one shot when you summon him. The ring sequencer pushes BendMind into rhythmic territory. Pitch movement can become part of the pattern, repeating, pulsing, and interacting with the musical grid instead of simply floating over it. On synths, BendMind can make an entire electronic arrangement behave like one unstable vintage machine. A small amount gives subtle analog movement. Push it harder, and the whole harmonic world begins to move. For ambient music, the movement can be almost imperceptibly slow. The chord remains the chord, but its absolute pitch is constantly breathing. At the other extreme, simple fast pitch modulation can turn basic waveforms into aggressive stepped and chiptune-like motion. The same system that produces gentle tape drift can become an instrument in its own right. One control source can coordinate pitch across a session, while every instrument keeps its own sound, MIDI processing, and effects. Use it subtly, use it rhythmically, or bend an entire arrangement like a single object. The important idea is simple. Different instruments, one tuning system. BendMind, global pitch bend for Ableton Live.